na ebusua ende ye betwetwe Reggie Zippy no nkomo an ukọ old school days na ono no oba gbone ya wareye ohwe na otete wachire ogbone ho for sale bema on page maden so ohwe na otete wachire ogbone ho for sale car monokra ye tonto ne biem enye seke ha no na bema wa yeye an sa brantie no na make say eda social media ntentan so say ya chenatu ewo UK abonten so na ochira enam aware bone a ode ne ho ekowure mu nti na ne ex-wife akoreport no ama UK a police for say Reggie Zippy ebetena social media ntentan no so a okansem egu ne ho fi ekansem egu nkwada hora ho fi nti ode na koma aban say aban enche no entum na recently ya Reggie Zippy ekone mpna ya abroni ho ewo UK abonten so enam say ne ex-wife akoreporting nti onam UK abonten so ena aban abeso ne mu nti assistance now Reggie Zippy has been arrested na Reggie Zippy America na semi oko ne mpna efia broni ho say oko spend some vacation before ne birthday no na upon return no obeduru ne fie no ena police for ebe fa no because ne yere say ogu ne hu fi e magana for bebre na abetro madwen say de ne yere ne ye no wanya de Edith we ni pabonini say wakoreport wow ex-husband na aban abeso ne mu na ebusuafo yenkotie de abnamo we ekan ye we de Salima ne de so abeta etire
yeah, Facebook name say Facebook de enye obi to confirm my name is like Lex na any day like so say Lex one James I'm sorry if you any papa na de man kafra Dino anyways, 18 or see he's not a happy man this morning. That was yesterday morning. Why? Or see, yesterday was my brother Reggie Zippy's birthday. But because of how extremely busy I was at work, I only remembered late in the day.
Was it yesterday or the day before yesterday?
It was the day before. And then I mean video.
Okay,
and then answer.
Yeah. I'm talking about
okay, so
Reggie's birthday.
Okay. Or says, but because of how extremely busy I was at work, I only remembered late in the day to send him a public birthday message with the intention of calling him later that evening to wish him properly. But when I tried calling him later, both his phones were off. I assumed maybe he was just spending some quiet time with his girlfriend, Ifya Bruni. Until I got a message from Ifya saying she couldn't find him. She had driven around to all his usual hangout spots, but still no sign of him. That's when the worry kicked in. Eventually, it made sense to contact the police, and to our shock, we found out that Reggie has been arrested. Why? Because his ex-wife Edith reported him for violating a non-molestation order, all because of a Facebook post he made that she has interpreted to mean he was talking about her. That's it. Now, let me say this clearly. The only copy of that order I've seen came from a friend in Ghana who got it through Edith herself. And from going through it, it was clear to me that this was just a gagging order based on completely frivolous claims. As I write this or making the video, I've still not been able to talk to Reggie, speak to Reggie personally. But I'm working behind the scenes to get him a solicitor and make sure this is taken up legally. This is the first time I'm making a video openly speaking about the whole Reggie Zippy and Edith situation. And quite frankly, I'm doing this because I've had enough. Enough of Edith pulling strings from the background like a puppeteer. And whenever Reggie reacts emotionally, as anyone wrote, social media starts branding him as the UK funny face. It's unfair and exhausting. I don't know what Edith's end game is, but let me be clear. She will be the one to lose in the end. Justice for Reggie. Speak the truth. Enough is enough. Not as a person say, I don't know the exact date that was his birthday, but I'll say, and run up or you posting. It's not as and run or you posting, and I said 3 days ago, because yesterday was when he made a post. And okay, say, on one okay, so a Reggie Zippy birthday. Now I am busy, and so sending a message. I'm sending a message, no, so later I'll be wishing. But uncle, or friend now, when and also my friend, a girlfriend, a fiabu, or friend, if you so Ubra me who know, my driver could be meeting me who in an also what wanna be and say, for police, I had you, or Freya, ya brother, I didn't hear. Akwai post on social media akwai say Kutia. Na Kutia bia nim ni rather ni former wife Edith Ajamani.
Was a video.
Yes, akwai video because akwai video. Ama ye say Kutia bia nim ni ama Edith Ajamani. Edith man no catch or the catch by say, "Oh, because right now more divorcing in Kolani we no." He said, "Yebema will be training order. You be training other person, but Yebema lost. If you can't get close at this time, want to be in can same way. Facebook and man out church and I say ujai because we're anything and in your home. And to have violated all because Edith felt like you can't want it. I know I say, assembly dear. And you mean why did not as uncle for say, or no more can wear chili. As I was uncle for no Ola, or boy, no tea, no team. Or tea one way, means so and people be able to away your movie. So once or no need to quiet now will react here. Now I again I don't bother man now only be my dinam. Be my to di so they be aware who born training and who came without realizing that there are some very quiet narcissists. No uncanny the brand person just say Edith need to a police strings. Police strings ni we na say Reggie emotional be kasa. Now for they are branding the UK funny face. It is say the operationalist am Reggie because at this point enough is enough. Omo Edith ade. Son of you no mama chima go.
I'm waiting for you.
Saliman Abechiremu say Reggie Zippy ne ex-wife Edith. Whatever you are doing to your husband is not right. I didn't hear because I say o husband and our ex-husband Reggie Zippy wabua open. Nempo abra wunyin sen ya o mame ene o papa po no eye Reggie Zippy ene so mu. So you are not supposed to do that to your ex-husband. I say ena Saliman ekan.
And now to you Edith. And yet, one say a lot of people are giving you the platform. They are giving you hearing. Because we are one person. Reggie Zippy has done a lot for you as a woman. They threw you away. Abra wonyemo yeno. Umame no papa epamusi abonting. It took you, Reggie Zippy, for you to have a place that you can lay your head. Who? No one supporting the music career. We have been around you for a long time. I know, say you lie. Because you catch her, and you call them new boys, and Mimpa, Mitsina, Umeda. Now, so they be able to have a conversation before we decide this, say, make distance me who through because my brother, who kuno. As someone, the person in country, any woman, I be involved with kids. When there's a marital situation, is a big fool. That person is senseless. She's unwise. If you say, "Who bet you more empnano?" Now, but from Bano, no munjina baby. It's for you to actually drag 3 innocent kids into this ama abaya internet sensation. Everybody is dragging Reggie Zippy. You are unwise, my dear. In this dispensation, anytime young bema young ko baako eba address it, the young ko bema so emotional, not for person say and what's what kasa. Are we wired the same way? So who coffee baboni who put me a jina semunimu? No what jina wire to set the opposite would ya a san ya ball. Sa and ya wire Sani and someone mamino papa edisha wumu. Is it Reggie Zippy's fault to say he was trained to be in touch with his emotions, Anna? Is that a problem? Is that a problem? And check this out. Who coffee baboni ni cohort no? Omo didi wechi no. They are not bigger of a men than Obiti said David are in the Bible. And now Moses in the Bible. Jeremiah in the Bible. Any man that sees say Obi expressing no the emotions no who coffee baboni who say a weakness. It's a sign of strength. It's a call for help. And that's exactly what Reggie Zippy is doing. So someone nim what be the brother fast say wa boa mo a nkama no ntum wo ne ho
na ebusuafo the nation seer ono ose ohu ade e wo sunsum no ose Reggie Zippy de ono ohu ni se sunsum wiase mu no ya chechire accident bi ato ne so na sebita frache ya sande na gina ejanan biemu a chechire ne nsa egu nechi o trem se Reggie Zippy ne ex-wife Edith ya chechire ejanan agbo nanim a sa oba bi se no ye be ma na se okoware na asumdwe ade asumdwe unye bida na ni nafi ne papa efie say ena nation see aso kan
Buda
yes
ya brantia ya friend Reggie Zippy susu wiase ya ton krama accident kese pa demons one papa efie enti wo hwe ne wuyi aside that no ya said need na toilet match chine sa enti aho kire eni wo hia ene nim guase ene be wile Reggie Zippy ontu anamo ne papa buhwem onima onko buhwe na ba kwasem ne kan kire no no hu se na brabo mu brain na ho ne free ayeba za na tie ono susu wi azuma de omoye no ahohu na yi oba ma no the yere na owale no oye must be the toilet and ahye ne mask o susu wi ase oba bi the toilet ahye ne mask o susu wi ase no wo fese de na be ma awale na unya peace da o wi ase tese uja no stay kwa unya peace eti na yere no o problem kese pa wontu anamo oye must be ono so ono ane ma mi fie and ya handle sa sanity that's so we are say guda
yes yeah
na kwesie na so abekere na adwen o Peace FM say si ade Reggie Zippy ohia free counseling na mpo counselor Lutrot yesra wada baby awo bia no ma abrante we free counseling na adwen onye stable because assistance now ohun say Reggie Zippy na adwen enye stable nti say eno ono so kan
man nyetu ana before kwa edre baba fie no within this period ya obi oban Reggie bia no ese so otumi hwe na tira kwa na ye ne trase na omoma ne counsel kakra and I think this is the time I said counsel to mubam na omo offer free service kakra de boa no we need a very good counselor for Reggie because the whole thing is getting out of hands. The man we know and when him say would to be a tisaimuna he is losing the music fan base around the world. You can imagine what he's losing out. What I say it's so big. So when we cannot sit for such a big star, an icon of this nature, no, to go down over marital frustration and depression. And it's so frustrating to see a young man like this taking medicine for his mental, for his mindset to be on. Said the bear, now you to my juma. And so please, yeah, when I check on your family Murphy, Miss Sebebre. Now I think that mommy was so affected Reggie too much. I think that mommy was so affected because the man met us here. And then the baby may go through such situation here. Can't be a man maybe to my first one. Or back for the bandana. I bet your mamma and what in the bano and more free such challenge woman. I think that because it's so frustrating. Seeing him in this situation, I'm not happy at all.
Na ebusia for answa trouble colors ene sane so abedo asomnimu esuko na sane chira se oba no emma kwan emma Reggie Zippy enkohwe ne mba na sa asem ne tesade a ene na entwa yie an say ene omo kan ye
Sani atisai
Yehowa domo bema
na what dey koso UK
Mate bi antin sem bi bat chale ona okra news nti bomi mu.
All right, so unia Reggie Zippy asi a channel. Na I hope say run down what kakra.
Yeah.
I'm not sure so want to met me acheche ma achel then. Okay, so apparently Reggie ene ne yira sam ne kopie mu ko so obekaya.
Yeah.
Okay. So court no according to ne yira no was Reggie eba internet no so ebe ka no honsem ede nkora no honsem ba ema blogger say nya bi posting nkora no enti nkora no ko school a it's always about people pointing their fingers on them say oh papa be kan ho so papa to say you know and she don't want it like that and oba so on kan sempam fa oba no ho enti no omu court no na the simple ne tietie nya ne say on pese oba no ebe sorry on pese Reggie Ebeka anything concerning about one no oba no. So what you say them cry no cry so be come ho asema oh I've missed my son. I can't wait to see my son. But on person be any negative stuff. Say na copy mo court. Emma court so tell say he need to do what the woman is saying because your ba no na de no ho. And now what tell say ensem bia wo ka fa me ho no. Mani nya dey enje ho entine dey jai. And to say, last time, once or be a video be, Ebeke can say me say, Obano or Becana last word, but no cry, that's one more by anything. But everybody knows, say, or your band because he was talking about the ex-wife. The ex-wife should be in say, edit.
Yeah.
So what you say, and I no so, and them say, the woman went back to the police and let them know, say, what kind of wasam. And on the video no yeah the koko chere omuna yes Reggie ko holidays to Australia ma ne yiri broni ya o peja ni nyina o bedroom fie na wabenya notice police for open no okoye no kwa na according to the boy no Australia no the assembly buy no. Police for na hwe him. But later no mo so mu hunu case no. Later mo sa ba ebe pepe no akoye. To akoye na eja yese umama na ma. And they say the yentimi hu say oda so ewom and also may release in Abia on bail. But as I stand right now, the info that we have no. Yachi Reggie. Enti uye bema no. At the end I was gonna first ask him because I saw Bobekaya me be a video because Reggie is doing too much. What do you think about this?
You see, Kwaji, when it comes to men, they have different thing altogether. Abranti no, he has like he's going through a lot right now. Court, enim, wa unim say abruchiri. Bema, uye gang, oba netiti akwada. So the fact that a man editing and some women are taking advantage. You see, all this shenanigans, oba no beti me and this idea way. Idea way, internet problem no.
Oba no say no oba no bend no.
Simple, man access to the kids. Or fraud say mami hu me ba mami hu no weekends afama no. Men don't try to take deprive the kids away from the father. Oh yeah, bema. Onin kola we ni never bema ni yan penyin wan almost 15 years. Right? It is a born no ni akola ya born yi. Oh the one day because of ntokwa wo woni ni ntemunti. O betete on ni mantemu a. It won't be nice. And you make I will sit on the internet and bring things out. Reggie Zippy is going through a lot, and you and I will know. You, Carlos, you can ubetimi attain certain things, but that guy is a different ball game altogether. It's the oye no. Obano so who say Reggie nipa or mame wo papa ewo busia. Faneba man no any money niagro. What is the big deal? You have the kids already. What else?
Okay. Sonny, so this thing I don't want it to be like interview. Yeah.
It's not interview.
Yes.
We are vibing.
Me perceive a bon komo because I can't hear mon komo say.
Yeah.
A little bit, my finding out from the woman's side. And no ban na kasa straight, but someone very close to the woman.
Okay.
And a mommy, this info. So, according to me investigation, I'm here no. Reggie will access to the kids.
Really?
Yes. As a woko Reggie, ne Instagram se see ya na obo ne ba panyin ni din a. Ne ba panyin ni follow ne papa so follow no.
Okay.
On no what direct contact Instagram utimi fo be meboa. Utimi etwo be meboa. Enti no ade na kire se oba no stop ne se omo ne nkora ne nkasa. Like make it make sense in my ears.
Okay. Yeah, when we talk about somebody's manipulating you, you won't even understand. Some people behind it. But I want to tell Reggie one thing. Yeah? Or this case which will be he's my brother. I've been defending you from day one. We have issues with the Nkolane Mamiu. But the only thing we did is let them be. But there is something that we don't know. There is always one person is playing victim. Reggie Zippy every day.
Na adentina.
So what I say?
Meba. Who was there's one person that playing victim?
Yeah.
Well, then why don't you think that Reggie they play victim?
Me, I don't think Reggie is playing. Reggie is playing the role to role as a father. The woman has been great, taking care of the kids. Obano Wayade. But at the end of the day, there's somebody there. Yeah? I am not saying it all, but my GM is saying there is another person who doesn't want Reggie to get closer to his kids. I am not saying it is. So what I say, me the man GM it doesn't Obano Bema on it, probably doesn't want to see Reggie even coming closer to the house because I've seen that situation before. Most of our sisters, when they are in a relationship, those men are almost our real arsenal. Almost per se, they don't want the men to come closer to you because their mind, the man has upper hand over you, the woman. And I am not saying this is the situation, but that's what my mind is telling me. Probably there's a guy that the woman is going out and she has the right to go out with the man. But I say or making sure say, maybe a bema kwana me get champion or ma. Na akola no papa, wamba this weekend, next week wamba. Make me say obani say, where's the akola no papa? Wamba, which means obano kwa me sure said that me no what the yam akola no papa di be me. So men we look sharp. Charlie, some men are very jealous. Say, yeah, me I be man, but Charlie, some level day, bro. There is somebody. I'm not saying it is, but that's what my mind is telling me.
Okay, so I understand where you are coming from. As I said, once me bisawa about say, what about so say? Ebia
Regina play victim.
Play victim and
Let me happen. Say Reggie play victim. Oh no, Hannah.
My mentor wadi. Sunny. Many only pakone kasa no. What me prove it to me with evidence. Even child maintenance can Reggie the cat.
Oh, Kwaji, what do you mean?
No, what they
somebody like Reggie Zippy. Also cry.
There be Sunny. Me say when him say, "Opa, me we are made the paperwork in the better." What the cover 5,000 to say, I get it to £6,000. So, and no tonchen. The Obana Kenyan say, Oba the fee unannounced. So, Obana, Waba Boni Plum, be a puno on Pessa.
Or they be said they cried emfa.
Obana say, Oba, Nini make it time. Maninya say, Manihunu. Naya de Nebra. But Reggie attended up at the door without any invitation. And on top of that, and Kolano Susuna, on one casa H. Muse, Regime Person Behuno. The evidence is there. When in Kolano, direct contact, which it is in Instagram, you can check it yourself. And until Miss Mibisa, what about say a Reggie and a play victim?
Say a Reggie play victim, my brother, you are worrying yourself. I'm telling you, bro. If it is true that you the air can yeah, but me say the air can I am part or access to the children. I swear the children are your priority. Forget about the mother, bro. Say I'm part there and me brand in a hand. I'm telling you. Pass oh access to the kids and stuff. Now oh 7 kids child support or the car. You didn't see the car. Me the car. Ah, you better now Chroma Germany. Abandon the share time no share you school no abandon the Henkola no. It's any night at Tabluche the car. Oh, there be any sir. Also, there be also abandoned to meet Jessica at the mouse every month to be a farmer Colano. Okay. A hand a sir, a honor or deca. Ah, okay. I know they're very possible. Maybe a honor chia. Yeah, I know they're possible. By any now, Sally, at the end of the day, bring in a year, Juma, he picked up from our account. Not the man Colano. Ah, tell me what I'm for be 2 years no find any about church support every day. Obe catch them say, bro, I no go do it. I'm saying no, keep on paying. Oh yeah, ma kodano, and your bano. It is our backers on my own about money for Colano fanning young quine, on fine on the Asacolano Kwaje, and yes, I may swear on your platform. That kids will come back looking for their father. How many of the children go on Kofi TV looking for their father? How many abroche phone caller omumame abstract some home papa? You will say papa be Jimmy, papa or Chesikan, papa bon collar, and no we are mamma now shame your men for Obama. Yeah, what Jimmy, but papa, he want to be in his child's life, and somebody is acting that me money who, then you're 10 years and some member who ba saw Bana for Colana channel. Me cabi be a Colano Baba Somo, no mamma or down middle of ye. Muyama, Munya Sadiano. Without you, we can't live. But Sanya said there be a wokasa. I mean, or you'll be you are pointing your fingers. Yes, to women and your money now. The good women are there. Ah, Kwaji, I know a female or a madam for single madam call 4. As a mechanic will change one. There be call 4, mommy, or see Sunny from a banner papa, mammy. Only girl crowd how punish us on Befanimba. So, by way, I wish some miss and even now. I wish, says I'm my way. Now we are Bema 1 year more bar. Now open so called bar near my own quad. Stay back. So we are Bema near my own bar colano, my own fan colano. Now we are Bema so no now on show about Ube bread off. Oh here you go supper. How many of us want to go to our case that we don't have the access to them? Etina me catch us a kwaji. So we are Bema. Now we know about now on my own bar, Kochi about fro, Shenekawa. And then on you money now. Now, Sandy, my last question, Yanko. So, the audience some buy and apparently Reggie Zippy down for beer or tea. Reggie, you know, many information say, you know, 1 day 24 hours. Your man was in sign born. Send a banner, mammy, some one can be. And it is normal. But Reggie, keep on talking about your kids. And your dear. Let's say Colano Sandy, Miss Woman, so 1 year, sir, and some on Instagram. So, me and my friend Bisan say, then Elko, ABR or was Easter, minimum down for be. Neba, follow on Instagram. The next minute, you are blocking. Okay, with them. Quasi a master now, Kayana. Iowa. Never follow them. And then you have follow the back. Okay. Say,
okay. Sandy, my last question.
Yeah.
So, now down for no the answer the buyer no. Now answer or disrespecting Reggie ex-wife. Do you think that it is nice?
No. You don't have to disrespect the woman. Bro, for no crime. Obani there, we don't have to do. Obani there say a panichow. Reggie, me and you, we should beg your baby mama or your ex-wife, because that woman, I don't know what you put her through. Because sister, we understand what you went through with him, but it's between you and Reggie. It's not between you and Reggie and the kids. There be, and between you and Reggie. If you want to deal with that guy, deal with him directly. Nkolano, let them stay out of it. Let them feel father love. Weekends, and then Obano ne Nkolano ne Reggie. Mumpie ni Obroni again.
Obroni
yeah. Na munkopie na munta baby na mundi na fa boy ne ka ho. Na muni na munko chile ni hu say your family. Forgive Reggie Zippy. Whatever he has done to you, I don't know. Reggie, if she has also done something to you, forgive her.
But me Sunny.
And nobody should disrespect that woman.
Yes.
Because I am brother of our children. Yes. All our baby mamas, sometimes they are very difficult, but we can't disrespect them. We can't live without them. Life easy and my Reggie, and Chawan here about yo.
Nebusian for Answa, Nereno so Eden Nat Ninsem Abba, ex-wife Edith, and also the Insembi Abetuja, Yankunimko Timbra.
Jump forward to Christmas Day. Christmas 2022. Obviously, again, he came over for Christmas. I cooked for everyone and everything. And then he finally decided to confess. And his confession was that for 2.5 years, he had been dating another woman.
And this was in 2022 when you've actually served him notice that you're not doing this anymore.
I had told him, but I hadn't filed for divorce yet.
All right.
Okay. So it was Christmas 2022, and he tells me that he has to confess to me because he doesn't want to enter 2023 with that kind of secret on him.
Okay.
So his confession was that he was seeing another woman, and he categorically mentioned a white lady, for the past 2.5 years. And she was pregnant, and he was about to have a beautiful mixed race baby girl. And also, another thing that really didn't faze me, because as a woman, when things are not right. When your husband is not sleeping in the house. You ask yourself, what's going on?
Yeah.
But still, I never accused him of anything because I took it as, he's going through his challenges. Rather, I was worried. I would call A&E, I would call hotels, I would call police, just to maybe he's crashed his car, something has happened to him. And in that conversation, which I recorded, and I told him that I was recording, he told me that all those nights that I was crying, wondering where he was actually with her. And on top of it, another thing that he told me is that my daughter's birthday, the one that I was just talking about, that he came with a cake and balloons, she bought it for her. So you can imagine, yes, I've told you that the relationship is finished, but on a Christmas day, you're telling me this. You're telling me that whilst we were mourning because he lost his mom, he wasn't the only one who lost his mom. I lost his mom too. Obviously, I'm not her direct daughter, but I was the daughter-in-law. I was so close to her. We were like this. Before she passed away, we would speak. She confided in me in so many things. Even at the funeral, I did so much. I stood up a lot, And you're telling me that when I thought you were grieving your mom and you were struggling with some personal challenges, And I thought that was causing you to not be sleeping at home, to be out, to have certain reactions. Actually, you were with another woman in hotels. And you can say
na ebusia for Reggie Zippy ne ex-wife Edith ne de ode abetu dwa no or tre se de omukan na eyemtro na intro no mode to ne so ma Edith mesrewa se etesade a o how ex-husband I wa manage ensisusie nti obi anka wo ne na wo de ana wo ni na di agro e wo mpemu de we are not supposed to do that to him. I was say what tin the feeling na say what te dia all come na say nti whatever being the case ma Edith chasumenenka why na ebusia for assistance now. We all have to pray for Ghanaian artist Reggie Zippy because in some no NCC so na adwin NCC so muma yon kai no e won paibom na me kai mo say still na aha a great vibe GH. It's all about the vibes people want. Yes, mo say mo ba ha mo be subscribe e mo mia notification bell so na adwin kire bi am won mo dey aba comment section na say still na aha a great vibe GH. Me am dey dwumedi ebro me din e dey itimi beni makra.